Hey guys, welcome to Proto Point. So this is the seventh part of our tutorial on creating URL sorting application in Node.js with Flutter integration. So in this part, we are going to create an API that can get all the list of sort URLs, okay, that the user has submitted. Okay, so in our previous tutorial, we have created a URL submission where the user can submit his long URL and that will get converted into a short URL. And we have also done with the redirection, that is the user can make use of his short URL to redirect himself to a long URL. So in this part we are going to create a API where we can get all the list of short URL that a particular user has created, so that we can make use of that API in showing all the list of short URLs that a particular user has created. Okay, so let's create a API for now. Okay, so here let me create a router.post method, and I will just name it as get user URL. Okay, so here request and response will be parameters of callback function, and this function will be async nature. Okay, so now here in from the front end to call this API, I am going to pass only the user ID. For example, let me show you my MongoDB database. So here in the URL submission collection, we have user ID been stored. So you can see this user ID has been stored. So by this, by using a user ID, we can fetch all the data that a particular user has submitted. For example, this user has submitted 3 URLs. Okay, so he will get all the 3 URLs in one query itself. Okay, so here const user ID is equal to request.body. So now by making use of this user ID, I need to fetch the data that is being submitted by the user in submit URL submit collection. Okay, so here we have this model schema model, so we can just make use of this. Okay, so const all URL all user URL is equal to await URL submit dot find. Okay, so here I am going to just pass the user ID. Okay, so by this I will get all the data of that particular user. So now if all user URL exists, then I am going to show the data, or I am going to just give a response that no data found. So no data found, and if I get the data, I am going to show the data, whatever data that I got. Okay, so here and I get this data, so I'm going to just pass all the data of the particular user. Okay, with status as true, right? Okay, so now let me call this function and let's check if this works or no. So let me run this node index.js. Okay, so here I need to pass a user ID, so let me do it in postman. So it's a post method, and in raw data JSON I need to pass user ID. Okay, so let me get the user ID from the database. Okay, so this is the user ID. Okay, so now if I enter, so you can see I get this response. So I get all the data of a particular user. Okay, so this I can make use of to show a list of URL that has been submitted by that particular logged in user in our Flutter application. Okay, so with this we have completed our backend integration for creating a URL sorting application in Node.js. So now we can work with our front end for URL sorting. So this will be done in the next part. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Proto. Thank you.